Item number 2, formerly known as item number 3, is to consider approving a contract between Mesa County and FCI Constructors for the Mesa County Justice Center second floor courtroom renovations in the amount of $3,627,851 and authorize the chair to sign. We have a Gideon Bullock with our facilities. Morning, Gideon.
Morning, Gideon Bullock. So the existing Justice Center building was commissioned in the year 2000, so it's well over 20 years old. The second floor, what you see here, houses probation and district attorney operations space. Being that it's 20 years old, there's been several iterations of cubicle adjustments, tighter and tighter office spaces. And it's just quite frankly overcrowded. And so getting together with district attorney and state court folks who also require a new courtroom. We had one big design team and made an effort to utilize all the space to squeeze in a courtroom, make more space for district attorney. And Fed, if you go to the next slide, this is what we will build. Now, you might ask yourself, where did probation go if the purple there is the new courtroom? And Fed, if you go to the next slide, we moved probation over to, we repurposed a warehouse space over at Central Services, essentially 400 feet away from the Justice Center, marked in red there. And we moved probation there so that we could make the design that you see here. Let's go back one slide, Fed. And we did this through competitive bid. FCI was found to be the most advantageous for Mesa County. And I will let Will talk about the courtroom, but it'll be a state-of-the-art courtroom. The district attorney has, if we go back one slide, Fed, you'll see in red there, enjoys more office space, which they drastically need. And let's go to the current, there you go, thank you. You see they have a new meeting room, which if you go to one of their meetings now, there's people standing, it's so crowded. And so this is just one of those essential projects where we're taking every square foot of building that we have and we're maximizing it, making it efficient. And it was a great collaborative effort between the state judicial, Mesa County facilities and district attorney, oftentimes all on one phone call, hammering out the space. Every door, every room is thoughtfully placed, and that's all I have.
Okay.
Thank you. And this is Will Seitler with State Judicial. Talk about the courtroom.
Morning, Will.
Morning, commissioners. Appreciate your time this morning. We're really excited about the new courtroom that's going to be built. As the commissioners are aware, and some in our community are aware, for many years now, we've been in a space shortage. We've had additional judicial officers granted to our district to serve Mesa County citizens. And we have not had a courtroom for one of our judges for a long time. We've tried to be as creative as possible and use electronic means to be able to conduct court. But sadly, that just doesn't fully utilize that position. So with this new design and the new courtroom that's going to be offered, we'll be able to stand up a new division and be able to do more service and more work for the citizens of Mesa County. The new courtroom is very thoughtfully designed and it is able to be used for multiple purposes. Additionally, it has the security that's needed for a courtroom with secure transport of prisoners from the jail in order to make sure that we're able to conduct all sorts of cases in this division. Additionally, we appreciate the county's willingness to try to take into consideration all the needs of a courtroom. They're very complex, but we feel like we have a very good design here that'll be very functional for many years and be able to serve the county well. So thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you, Will. I'm going to open it up to the public for any comment on this item? All right, seeing no public comment, I'll bring it back to commissioners. Commissioner Rowland, do you have any comments on this item or questions?
I don't have any questions, but I would just say I'm very glad to see we're finally getting to construction. This has been a long time coming and I'm glad to see it happening.
I agree with that. This didn't happen yesterday. It's been a long time in the coming, finding funding, design. So thank you, Will, for your participation, Gid, to your team. And it really has been a collaborative and we're happy to finally be here. So without further comments or question, I will entertain a motion to enter item number 2 into the record.
So moved.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries 2-0.